Don't get too comfortable standing still. Easy days never test your will. Every moment's asking something new, and not perfection, just the best of you. You don't need to win every fight. You don't need to always be right. Just show up fully, heart exposed. That's the part nobody knows. If you walk away knowing you tried, there's nothing left to hide. Don't settle for half of who you are. Give it everything you've got. If you fall or if you rise, you'll feel it deep inside. Success or failure, it's all the same. If you left it all on the flame, we're meant to live, not just survive, giving our best while we're alive. Some days end without a win. Some nights doubt creeps under your skin. But regret comes from holding back, not from walking the harder track. The world will measure, count the score, but that's not what your heart's for. It wants to know when the day is done, did you become who you could have been, not run. It's not the outcome you defend, it's the effort till the end. Don't settle for half of who you are. Give it everything you've got. Even if the moment breaks, you'll know the choice you made. Winning or losing fades with time, but giving your all never lies. We're built to burn, to feel alive. By giving our best, not just getting by. There's a deeper strength inside your chest that only shows when you give your best. Not when it's safe, not when it's planned, but when you stand with open hands. So don't shrink down, don't play it small. This life is asking for your all. Whatever the ending turns out to be, you'll stand in truth and certainty that you lived the way you knew was right, with every ounce of your inner life. When the lights go out and silence stays, you'll remember the way you played. Not the score, not the applause, but that you answered life's call.
Thought about the final day, not in fear but in a quiet way. What would I see if time stood still? If my life became a memory real? Would it be all the things that went wrong, the words I swallowed, the roads I didn't walk on? Would my heart feel heavy and small, remembering I never tried it all? I don't want my story told, but chances lost, our choices cold. I don't want regret to be the loudest voice inside of me. If I have to look back at my life someday, I don't want pain to lead the way. I don't want to count the risk I ran from, or the love I never became. I want to remember that I lived, that I dared, that I gave, that I did. Because a life recalled with only regret It's not the failures that scare me most, it's the moments I almost chose. The chances waiting just one more day until courage quietly slipped away. I've seen how easy it is to wait, to call fear being realistic, but waiting has a cost of its own, and time doesn't give refunds. I don't need perfection or a plan, I just need to say I can. I'd rather fall and understand than never leave where I stand. If I have to look back at my life someday, I want warmth, not just what ifs and maybes. I don't want my memories filled with escape, or all the times I turned away. I wanna know I showed my heart even when it broke apart, because a life remembered only by fear is a future I won't build from here. Maybe the real tragedy isn't losing, it's not choosing, not the scars, but the silence, not the pain, but the absence. If this moment is all I know, then this moment is where I grow. So when I look back at my life someday, let it be honest in every way. Not perfect, not easy, not without tears, but full of meaning, love and years well used. I don't need a life without mistakes, I need a life I didn't waste, because remembering only regret would be the one loss I can't forget. I don't live to avoid the end, I live so that when it comes I can say I was here. I chose, I lived.
They keep asking how long it'll take, as if there's a deadline on becoming great. But roads aren't built for racing feet, they're drawn by where your heart wants to be. And some days move like a passing train, and some nights feel stuck in the pouring rain. Still every step is part of the way, if you know what you're walking toward. Speed is loud and direction's quiet, but it's the quiet voice that guides us. It doesn't matter how long it takes, if you know the aim you won't break. Years can pass, seasons change, but time was never the price you pay. What matters most, the simple truth, is having a goal pulling you through. I've seen fast lives end up lost, and slow ones find what they want, because moving quick without a why is just running in a circle at night. You don't know the world your pace, you owe your heart an honest face. If the path feels long and steep, it means the goal is worth the keep. Don't trade purpose for the clock, progress isn't measured in blood. It doesn't matter how long it takes, if your compass points the same way. You can crawl, you can fall behind, still arrive in your own time. What matters more than speed or proof is holding on to what you choose. Every dream has a different stride, some take years just to come alive, but nothing real was built in haste, it was built by those who stayed. So let the hours do what they do, they can't decide the end for you. Long or short, hard or slow, the goal is what makes you go. It never mattered how long it takes, What matters is the aim you make. When you finally reach that place, you won't remember the waiting days, only that you knew your way and you kept it.
I've watched the seasons pass my door. Nothing stays the way before. Every moment slips and bends, beginnings hiding in the end. I try to hold what used to be, afraid of what I couldn't see. But every time I fought the tide, I felt the ache build up inside. The harder that I tried to stay, the more it slowly slipped away. That's when I learned what pain can be, resisting what's meant to leave. Life is always changing shape, moving in its own quiet way. If I fight the turn, if I refuse, all I gather is more to lose. I let it move, I let it flow. I trust the path I can't yet know. Change isn't here to cause me pain. The sorrow comes when I don't let it change. I've seen old dreams lose their place, new ones slowly take their space. So what felt like lost at first glance was just life asking for a chance. Nothing stays and that's okay, even light shifts through the day. Holding on too tight only shows how heavy love can grow. I don't need to freeze the time or keep the past alive. Peace arrives the moment I stop asking why. Life is always changing shape, like water learning new ways. If I stand still, full of fear, the sadness stays right here. I breathe it in, I let it pass. I don't demand the moments last. Change isn't cruel, it's not to blame. The sorrow comes when I don't let it change. Letting go isn't losing ground, it's how the soul keeps turning around. I don't erase what made me who I am. I carry it forward hand in hand. The river doesn't ask the shore why it can't stay the same anymore. Life is meant to move and turn. That's how we grow, that's how we learn. I won't resist what time creates, I won't fear another shape. I open my hands, I soften my stance. I give tomorrow a chance. Change is part of being alive, and peace begins when I let it arrive. Nothing is broken, nothing is wrong. Life is just moving, and I'm moving alone.
They ask what builds a life someday, if it's luck or time or what you save. But I've seen empty hands make something real, in crowded rooms where nothing's felt. You can have the world laid at your feet, still feel lost when you fall asleep. Because tomorrow doesn't come from things, it comes from what your heart believes. The future isn't found or given, it's imagined then it's driven. There's nothing that creates tomorrow, nothing that pulls the future through. No map, no promise, no borrowed hope, like a dream inside of you. Time won't shape what you'll become, chance won't tell you what to do. Dreams are the only hands that build the life that's waiting for you. Some people move but never choose. Some stay busy just to lose. They chase results, they count the days, but never ask what they're aiming at. A future doesn't grow by chance, it needs a reason, needs a stand. Something strong enough to stay when comfort begs you walk away. The world reacts, it doesn't leave. It follows what you dare to dream. There's nothing that creates tomorrow, nothing that shapes what's coming true. No past, no fear, no guarantee, like a dream you're holding to. The road ahead won't build itself, waiting won't make it new. Dreams are the only force that turns a life into a future you choose. Before the plans, before the proof, before the scars, before the truth, there was a picture in your mind saying, this could be your life. Every future ever born started there, quiet and warm, and someone brave enough to say, I'll live for this, not drift away. There's nothing else that makes a future, nothing else that sees you through. Not the years, not the rules, not the voices trying to quiet you. When the world asks who you'll be and the answers feel untrue, remember dreams are how tomorrow's made, and it starts with you. So hold it close, don't let it fade. Dreams don't wait to be explained, they ask one thing simple and true: will you build the future you once dreamed into view?
I used to call it bad luck days, wrong turns, storms that wouldn't break. I asked myself, why me again? Like life was something set to win. Every problem felt unfair, every weight too much to bear. But then a thought walked through my mind: what if this was by design? What if I'm not cursed or lost, just walking through a higher cost? What if pain is part of the page that makes the story worth its name? Life is a romance, wild and true, not just sunshine breaking through. If I see myself as someone strong, the hero who keeps moving on, then trials aren't here to ruin me. They're scenes that build my destiny. I'm not unlucky, I'm alive, I'm living out the story of my life. Every scar becomes a line, written where the plot turns tight. Every doubt, every delay It's just the tension on the way. No great story ever starts without a moment that breaks the heart. If everything was smooth and clear, there'd be nothing pulling me here. So I stopped asking what went wrong and start asking how long have I grown. The moment I change how I see, this road starts changing me. Life is a romance, not a crime, not something measured by lost time. I'm not a victim of the scene, I'm the one the story needs. Every challenge has a role, every trial shapes my soul. I don't survive, I choose to thrive inside the chapters of my life. Heroes aren't born without pain, they're forged where nothing's plain. If this road asks more of me, it's because I'm meant to be someone who laughs in the rain, someone who dances through the change. Life is a romance deep and wide, with highs and lows I won't deny. I don't call hardship misery, I call it flawed necessity. So I play my role with open eyes, turning trials into alibis for why I smile, why I try. I'm not unlucky, I'm the hero of my time. Every story needs a storm, every hero needs a test. If this is my adventure, then I'll live it, not in fear, but in wonder.
Windows the same on every shore. No one gets a different storm. Some drift closer to the rising sun, some fade where the daylight's done. Two ships leave from the same old bay, same sky above, same kind of day. Still one arrives, one goes astray, and people wonder why. It's never the wind that decides the way, it's how you face it when it starts to play. The wind can't choose when you will go, it only blows east or west, high or low. It's the sail you set, the heart you hold, calm or storm, dark or bright. Your direction's born inside. Life's meant ruled by what do you feel, but how you steer and what you believe. Some tame the waves when they're off course, some wait for seas without force. But oceans were never meant to be still, they test the hand upon the wheel. The quiet day won't move you far, a wild night shows you who you are. Neither peace nor thunder decides what you become on the other side. The sea doesn't promise a gentle ride, it asks what you'll do with the the tide. The wind can't choose where you will go. It only blows strong or so, friend or foe. It's the sail you raise, the will you show, not the calm, not the storm you face, but the mindset you embrace. Life's course isn't chance or fate, it's the angle of your fate. When the waves are high and hope feels thin, look within, look within. Storms don't end the journey's worth, they reveal what the journey is for. The wind will come, it always does. It doesn't care who you were. East or west is yours to claim by how you set your sail. Neither silence nor the roar gets the final word in this life we navigate by the way we choose to fade. So let the wind do what it will, you decide the direction still. In the end there's open blue, the sail is you.
Most people already know the truth, buried somewhere deep and quiet. It shows up in the in-between, in moments we try to silence, a pull we feel but don't explain, a name we're scared to say. We call it doubt, we call it noise, but it's the heart trying to make a choice. It doesn't shout, it doesn't fight, it waits for us to stop and listen. The answer isn't hard to find, it's just easy to ignore. Deep down we know what we truly want, it's written under all the thoughts. Life doesn't hand us goals and signs, it whispers through intuition, the only guide that never lies, the quiet voice we leave behind. We don't get lost because it's gone, we get lost when we don't listen. We ask the world what we should be, collect opinions endlessly. We trade our instincts for approval, call it being reasonable. But every time we look outside, that voice inside gets left behind. Not because it fades away, because we choose not to stay. It's patient, even when denied, it waits through every compromise, still pointing where we're meant to go. If we slow down enough to know, deep down we know what we truly want. Before the fear, before the cost, the path appears when we align with that inner direction. It's not loud, it's not a sign, it's a feeling to trust. Intuition doesn't promise ease, it promises honesty. It won't protect us from the fall, but it will show us where we belong. The moment we stop asking who should I be and start asking what feels true to me, the noise dissolves, the way is clear. That's when the path appears. We already know what we're meant to do. It's been waiting patiently in you. Life's direction isn't taught or given, it's remembered through intuition. If we dare to listen and begin to trust the pull we feel within, the goal reveals itself in time. It was always inside. The world can offer endless views, but none of them are yours to choose. Your life doesn't need more advice, it needs you to listen to the voice
They say you missed your moments somehow, that the best years are behind you now. Like dreams of dates they can't expire, like hearts forget how to desire. But I've seen sparks in tired eyes, I've seen hope wake up after time. Because becoming isn't about age, it's about turning the page. The past can talk, but it can't decide who you are on the other side. It's never too late to become who you were when you still believe before the world hurt. Time doesn't close the door on you, it waits for the moment you choose. No clock can tell you when to start, the future listens to your heart. Some people bloom when they're barely grown, some take the long way home. But every road that finally bends leads to the truth of who you've been. You don't erase the years you've lived, you use them all, you let them build the strength to stand and say out loud, I'm choosing me, starting now. You're not behind, you're not off track, you're just arriving with a heavier map. It's never too late to become who you are, not when you've come this far. Doubt may whisper, fear may stay, but they don't get the final say. Every breath you're given proves you still have something left to choose. What if the waiting wasn't wasted time? What if it shaped you line by line into someone brave enough to try without asking why now? Why this life? It's never too late to become who you see when you look ahead honestly. Not who you were, not who you've been, but who you choose to be again. As long as your heart can still create, you're never too late. So take the step you've been delaying. This moment's been patiently waiting. The life you want isn't out of reach, it's closer than you think.
used to count the things I learned, every skill, every turn. Check the boxes, chase the score, always thinking there was more. I got better, faster, strong, but something felt a little wrong. I knew so much, I could do a lot, still asking myself what I forgot. Then I noticed what time had shown. It wasn't what I mastered alone. A good life isn't learning more things to do, it's finding more things to enjoy too. Not just getting better, not just growing tall, but laughing easier through it all. I don't measure life by how much I can, but by how much joy I understand. The richest days I've ever known are filled with things I love to do. Seen people sharp and wise, still tired behind their eyes. I've seen simple moments shine, turn ordinary into gold with time. Joy doesn't ask for talent or rank, it shows up quiet, small and blank, in coffee breaks and open skies, and songs that make the hours fly. Progress isn't always skill, sometimes it's learning how to feel. A good life is improving who you are, or stacking wins like a scorecard. It's letting yourself enjoy the ride, not racing past your own life. I don't need to be good at everything, I just need more reasons to sing. A better life is simply this: more moments I don't wanna miss. I don't wanna end up knowing all but forgetting how to feel it all. If growth means losing wonder inside, that's not the kind I want in my life. So I choose the things that make me stay, not just impress, but light my way. A good life grows in quieter ways, and smiles that stretch across the day. Not more abilities to claim, but more joy calling my name. If I can look back and truly say I enjoyed most of my days, then I lived a life that counts, not by what I did, but by what I enjoyed. I don't need to do more, I don't need to prove more, I just need to enjoy a little more, and let that be enough, and let that be enough.
I've seen people ashamed of where they stand, counting steps from a broken plan. They whisper where they started from, like that decides what they'll become. But beginnings don't carry weight, they don't seal your future's fate. It's not the ground beneath your feet, it's where your eyes are set to meet. No one's judged by the first page, only by the dream they choose to chase. It's not about where you start today, it's how high you're brave enough to aim. Low ground, high hope, that's how it goes. Your reach defines the road. Success isn't born from where you've been, it's born from the height you believe in. miles ahead in life. Some start late in the dead of night, but distance fades when vision's clear. When something bigger pulls you near, you can rise from the smallest place if your target's set above the haze. Because steps grow longer when you know what you're reaching for. The climb feels steep for those who stare, but not for those who aim up there. It's not about where you start the race, it's the height of the goal you chase. Slow or fast, ahead or behind, your aim redraws the line. Success doesn't care about your name, only how high you're willing to aim. Don't lower the dream to match the floor. Raise your sight and build for more. History never asks how you begin, it asks how far you plan. So stand where you are, don't apologize. Lift your goal beyond the sky. The ground you're on won't hold you down if your vision's higher than now. It was never the start that decided your way, it was how high you dared to aim. One step, one breath, one clearer view. The future bends to what you choose. Aim higher than here and walk into it.
I've stood under the brightest lights, heard my name echo through the night. Smiles flashing, hands in the air. Everyone says I made it there. But when the noise begins to fade, I'm left alone with what I played. A role that fit the crowd just fine, but never felt like mine. They see the version that wins the room. They don't hear the quiet truth. And I can't trade my inner voice for outside proof. You can cheer for me all day long, fill the room with applause and songs, but if I don't feel like myself inside, none of it feels right. Fame can shine, praise can roar, but I need something more. If I'm not living honestly, then applause means nothing to me. Chased approval like a goal, try to measure up, play the role. I learned the lines, I hit the marks, but lost the sound of my own heart. Success looks perfect from the crowd, but silence tells the truth out loud. If I don't recognize my face, what did I really gain? I don't want a life that looks complete if it costs the core of me. I'd rather walk a quiet road that feels like home. You can clap until your hands are sore, say I'm everything you hope for, but if my soul feels out of place, it's all a waste. I don't live for borrowed praise or for keeping up appearances. If I'm not living honestly, invisible to me. I don't need the world to agree. I need peace in my own skin. When the curtains fall at night, I wanna know I chose my life. Let them cheer, let them decide what they think of my design. I won't trade my truth away for one more shout, one more stage. I choose a life that I can feel, one that's quiet, raw and real. If I'm not living honestly, then applause means nothing to me. When the lights go down and the crowd moves on, all that matters is this: did I live as myself, or just for the sound of applause?
They'll ask you what you're dreaming of, what keeps you standing when it's rough. Not how fast, not where you're from, just what you're reaching toward. You can walk without a map for years, still feel lost when the road is clear, because direction isn't drawn in lines, it's drawn in what you choose inside. If you know what you're living for, you won't fear unopened doors. If you know your dream, if you know your why, the way will open in its own time. You don't need every step in view, the road appears when you stay true. Hold your purpose, hold it tight, and paths will form before your eyes. Some wait for signs before they move, some need the end before the proof. But faith isn't seeing where you'll land, it's taking the step you understand. You won't have answers every day, you'll question every choice you make, but purpose has a steady sound, it keeps you moving forward now. You don't walk because the way is clear, the way clears because you're here. If you know your dream, if you know your aim, you won't be ruled by doubt or rain. Storms may come, nights may stay, but they won't take your why away. Stand by what you believe, and roads will rise beneath your feet. Before the doors, before the signs, before the stars begin to align, there's a quiet truth you choose to keep. That truth is what the future needs. When the world asks, who will you be? Your answer is the key. If you know your dream, if you know your why, no wall can stop the passing time. You don't chase paths already made, you walk and they are shaped. Purpose first, the rest will come, that's how every journey's won. So ask yourself and answer true, what are you walking toward and who? If you hold that vision through, the road will find its way to you. Way to you.
I've rehearsed the ending in my head, every way this could go bad. Built disasters out of doubt before the door was even found. I braced myself for something worse, carried fear like it was sure. But the night passed, the morning came, nothing broke the way I'd claimed. I learned the pain I felt the most wasn't what happened, it was what I wrote in my mind before it began, before the truth had a chance. In the end, the worst never comes, it lives in thoughts we hold too long. Most of the hurt I've ever known was built from what I feared alone. I suffer more from what I expect than from what actually happens next. The tragedy I tried to outrun is born the moment I imagine one. I've watched the future turn its face, not as cruel as I'd portrayed. The storms I named, the falls I planned, dissolved when life took my hand. What if I stopped predicting pain, stopped assuming loss is fate? What if peace is closer than the stories fear keeps telling me? I don't need to fight tomorrow yet, I don't need to borrow regret. This moment hasn't failed me now, so I punish it. In the end, the worst never comes, it fades when I loosen my grip. I trip over shadows of what ifs, not the ground beneath my feet. Most disasters never arrive, they stay in worried minds. The sadness I keep running from starts the second I expect it to. Fear calls itself preparation, but it's just imagination. It steals the present bit by bit for futures that never exist. I don't gain strength by staying tense, I gain it by trusting the next step. In the end, the worst never comes, life rarely follows fear's commands. I choose to live what's actually here, not the pain I manufacture. I let go of borrowed sorrow, I meet tomorrow when it shows. The unhappiest moments I've known were never real, they were only what I expected. Nothing terrible is happening now, nothing is broken somehow. I breathe, I stay, I let it be, and peace returns to me.
Every dream arrives without a sound, like a quiet knock when no one's around. It doesn't promise an easy road, just shows you a way you're strong enough to hold. You don't receive what you can't become, you don't feel the call if you couldn't run. There's a reason it chose your name, there's a reason it lit that flame. Dreams don't come to watch you wait, they come to ask what you'll create. If you were given a dream to hold, you were given the strength to make it real. But it won't move just because you believe, it moves when you work, when you bleed. was there, it always was. But dreams are built by effort, not luck. Some nights doubt speaks louder than hope. Some days feel heavier than you can cope. But dreams were never meant to be light. They're meant to pull you into the fight. You don't earn them by wishing well, you earn them by rising when you fail. Every step you take in the dark is effort, teaching your dream to start. Hope points the way, but effort walks. That's how visions learn to talk. If you were trusted with a dream this high, you were trusted with the will to try. But wanting isn't enough to stay. It's effort that clears the way. The gift was never just the dream. The gift was the strength to build the thing. Dreams don't lie, they don't pretend. They show you who you could be in the end. But only hands that choose to work turn possibility into earth. You don't prove yourself by the dream you see. You prove it by the days you keep. If a dream was placed inside your chest, it came with the power to pass the test. But it asks for sweat, it asks for time. It asks you to draw the line between wishing and becoming who you were always meant to grow into. So don't doubt the fire you feel. It's not there to stay unreal. Dreams are promises, it's true. But effort is how they come true.
I've learned to trust the hands I meet, the words they say, the paths they see. I know that hope is something shared, that kindness grows when we care. I listen close, I try to learn, I let advice, habits turn. But when the voices fade away, one voice is left for me to face. Others can guide, others can stay, but they can't walk my steps my way. Believe in people, let them shine, let their truth walk next to mine. But when the road is dark and long, I trust myself to carry on. I hear the world, I take it in, but my heart decides in the end. I value trust in all I see, but I believe in myself more. I've seen opinions come and go, change with time, rise and fall. I've seen promises drift away when fear had more to say. Still I don't regret believing first. That's how we heal, that's how we learn. But when the choice is truly mine, I won't leave my faith behind. Support can lift me when I'm low, but I'm the one who has to go. Believe in people, give them room, let them grow and change their view. But when the moment calls my name, Self-belief is where I start. Believing people share the light, walk together through the night. But when the final step is mine, I trust the strength I feel inside. I welcome help, I welcome love, but I won't give my power up. I choose trust carefully and free, and 100 times more. I believe in me. Trust makes us human. Belief makes us strong. And the faith that lasts the longest is the one we hold in ourselves.
I stood at the edge with 1,000 plans, waiting for the ground to understand. I asked the night for guarantees, but silence was the only thing it gave to me. Nothing moves when you stand and stare. The door won't open if you're not there. The future doesn't send a sign, it waits for a foot across the line. You don't see the road before you go. You see it after you say hello. Take the first step, the rest comes later. You can't choose the end, only choose the start. It may not land where you hoped it would, but it'll take you further than standing still ever could. Results don't come when you wait, they follow the ones who step into the rain. Some dreams break in unexpected ways. Some winds look nothing like you prayed, but movement teaches you what's real and never gives the doubt a shape to feel. You won't always like where you arrive, but you'll know you were alive. Regret grows where courage stayed, but try and leave something that won't fade. Hope isn't knowing how it ends, it's trusting the step you take again. Take the first step, even unsure. The path won't promise secure. It might not give you what you planned, but it'll give you something to stand on. No step taken, nothing earned, but every step gives something in return. If you fall, you learn the ground. If you fail, you learn your sound. Nothing teaches you who you are like choosing to begin, not knowing how far. Waiting feels safe, but it steals your chance. Life only moves when you dance. Take the first step, let the rest unfold. You don't need to be brave, just bold enough to go. The outcome isn't yours to claim, but the courage to start will know your name. Results don't knock on closed doors, they follow footsteps across the floor. So step out now, don't negotiate. The future's laid for those who wait. won't meet you where you stand. It meets you when you move.
Have you ever seen a broken horse staring down at the ground in shame? Have you ever seen a lonely bird pretend it's doing fine? They don't hide behind a painted smile. They don't dress their fear in pride. They live exactly as they are, no audience in mind. They don't ask if they look strong. They don't seen a sad horse, a fallen bird, trying hard to look impressive. They don't suffer the way we do. They don't fake, they don't pretend. They don't measure worth by how they seem. They don't perform, they don't compete. They stay free because they never try to look good in someone else's eyes. We learn early how to wear a face, how to keep it all together. We practice lines we never feel, call it being clever. We carry weight that isn't real, just expectations we defend. Trying so hard to look okay, it is how the hurt begins. Nature doesn't ask for praise. It doesn't chase approval. It breathes, it moves, it lives its truth, and that's its miracle. Have you seen a sad horse, a broken wing, hiding pain for admiration? They don't suffer like humans do. They don't live for validation. They don't trade their peace for show. They don't act for eyes they don't know. They stay because they never try to look right all the time. Maybe happiness is simple, then not being watched, not being judged, not proving strength, not chasing worth, just being enough as you are. What if freedom isn't something found, but something we stop giving away? I don't need to look perfect anymore. I don't need to play a role. I don't need to shine for everyone at the cost of my own soul. Like the horse, like the bird in flight, I live without a stage or light. I won't be unhappy trying to be someone impressive. I'll just be me. No applause, no disguise, just a life that feels true.
They keep telling you who to be, what to want, what the world should see. Change your color, soften your sound, fit the shape that's going around. They call it help, they call it care, but little by little you disappear. Every time you've been too far, you lose another part of who you are. It's easy to blend, easy to comply. Harder to look yourself in the eye. In a world that keeps trying to remake you, staying yourself is the bravest thing you do. Not louder, not better in their eyes, just honest, just alive. When everything pulls you apart, holding your ground is a work of art. They reward the ones who play along, who learn the words, who sing the song. But silence grows in borrowed skin when you forget where you begin. You don't need to win their game, you don't need to earn their name. There's a strength they'll never see in choosing who you'll always be. You don't know the world a disguise, you owe your soul a life that's true. In a world that keeps pushing you to change, being yourself is a quiet flame. Not perfect, not polished or new, just real, just you. When the pressure tries to leave its mark, staying whole is the hardest part. It takes more courage not to run, not to become what they've become, to stand alone, misunderstood, and still believe that you are good. They may never call it brave, but you'll know the life you saved. In a world obsessed with making you more, staying yourself is the greatest score. Not fame, not praise, not victory, but living in your own integrity when everything asks you to fall in line. Being yourself is a triumphant time, so stay who you are, don't trade it away. That choice you make every single day isn't small, isn't easy or fast. It's the greatest thing you'll ever last.
Don't dig into yesterday, it turns to anger anyway. Why did I do it like that? That road just pulls you back. Don't run too far ahead in time. What if I fall? What if I'm fine? The future loves to shake your ground, with worries spinning all around. Past gets heavy, future shakes. Both will steal what this moment makes. There's only one place breathing now. It's right here, right now. Don't live behind, don't live ahead. Give your life to where you stand. One place, one breath, one honest try. Put your whole heart in the now. When we live right here, right now, everything wakes up somehow. Stay present, stay alive. This is where we start to shine. I've seen people lose their fire, thinking too much, reaching too far. Regret pulls hard, fear year pulls fast, both make today disappear. But life only happens here, not in then and not in near. If I give this moment my all, that's where miracles call. No replay, no rewind, no guarantee, no perfect sign. Just a second loud and clear, asking me to be here. Don't live behind, don't live ahead. Place your soul where your feet are set. One task, one dream, one focus shout. Pour your whole life in the now. When we live right here, right now, even ordinary days light up. No fear, no freeze, no doubt. This is how we come alive. Past is a lesson, not a home. Future's a guess, not a throne. If I split my heart in three, I lose the only place I can be. So I choose this breath, this place, this sweat, this moment, this face. I won't drown in yesterday. I won't borrow fear from tomorrow's pain. I give my life to what I do now, right here without a doubt. One moment fully lived is stronger than 1,000 what ifs. Stay here, stay true, stay loud. This is how we live it out. Not yesterday, not someday, today. Put your life right here and watch everything start to move.